Hey everyone, it's Zach again with Wrecker Central, giving you guys another shop update. So we want to take you out there. You guys are all staying busy, very busy out there. We've got a truck that we're wrapping up. We've got another truck that just came in that we're about to we've already kind of started getting rid of, like taking off the bumper and all this stuff. You guys have seen our videos, you know how we do. So we started the disassembly on it, but now we're about to dive nose deep into it. So let's go out. We're gonna check on Bob, see what they're up to. They're doing something with the finishing up of that one truck, and Morgan, I think, is building a Big Chief. I'll have to ask him, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's for a Big Chief. So let's go check out what they're up to and get you guys up to date on what we got going on here. Come on. All right, let's go check on Bob and see what he is up to. He's over here with Pat doing something. All right.
Move me around, Bob.
All right, guys, what are you working on over here?
Just running the head and the cylinders before we paint them and grease it all fully up.
All right, so we got a Big Chief here going on this Denali over here. So Pat's putting in grease and Bob is making sure that everything moves nicely. So he's going to tighten down basically the main pin right there on the hex pin. Try to stay out of his way. I'm going crazy there. So we're going to check its full mobility all the way back. And he's going to bring it all the way over here to the other side. Make sure it works. So to do the test fitting, what they do is they come over here and we drive this main pin or main bolt down here on our hex pins. There's one on the other side here. This is what you tighten to clamp these together to make sure that it doesn't get any slop as you're using it. So if you have any of our wheel lifts with the hex pin setup, so basically anyone that's bought a wheel lift since probably 2012, if it gets too loose, there's a bolt here with a nut on the other side. We use an impact driver and a socket wrench and just clamp these down. And then we make sure that these pins are tight enough. You can over tighten it if it's way too hard. How Bob's moving it with one hand, that's the way it should be. You should be able to pull it like that with one hand. So if it's too tight, you can't move it at all, especially you and a buddy. You've got it way too tight, you need to loosen it up a little bit. But this is what allows it to not have any slop and wiggle and jiggle like some of the other wheel lifts do from our competitors. So we don't do that. So now that he's got a test fit, Pat put some grease in it. So now he's gonna grease all this stuff up. Make sure that it's moving smoothly, test it in and out, and it's an auto straightening head, so even though it's crooked now, as he goes in, pull it out, straighten it together, just like that. It's going to come out again. So it doesn't have the pump turned up all the way, but whenever he gets that done, it'll go faster, and then with the grease on it, it'll move a little smoother. But yeah, so they're doing all the testing stuff. Now they're going to take it all off and take it over to get painted. So good job, guys. Keep going. I'm going to go check in with Morgan, see what he's up to. All right, Morgan, what kind of operation you got going on over here? What is this?
Inside flipper arm.
So Morgan's got the inside flipper arms. I'm going to use this one because he's working on that one. What he's doing now is taking these right here. So this will become this will have another piece of weld on there, but he's pounding in these bushings right here, the bronze bushings. So we have them on here and on the main pin like you guys just saw. So he uses that, pushes it through, make sure that pin goes all the way through. And this one's about good to go.
Yep.
So he cleans off these edges and then eventually he's going to weld them onto
arms over there to get drilled.
Arms are over on the drill, so they're not drilled yet. But yeah, so he's going to weld those onto here, and then those are going to go onto that head right there that he's working on back there. And then that will soon, this is going to be a Big Chief, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll be a Big Chief. So that's that. And then once they get that head painted and they get it all done over there, they're working on loosening these up, loosening up these bolts here, and we're going to put the hydraulic hoses on it. And that is our open and close cylinder. That's what's going to open and close the jaws or the flipper arms on that Big Chief there. So this is one of our proprietary designs. Other people like to say that they invented this and they came up with this, but if you look over here, these are all of our cylinders that we made, we designed. So yeah, we're gonna hook that up. That's gonna go onto that Big Chief right into here. We're gonna take these out, run it through that middle piece there over to there, and And then the hoses are gonna come from that side that they're working on over here. Gonna come from over there, come through the head, and then go this way underneath there, which is where this hose reel is going to mount. And that's what sucks the hoses in and out from under the trucks. That way they don't get all tangled or, you know, driving on or dragging on the ground, that kind of thing whenever you're operating. All right, so now that you guys have seen that, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Tell your friends, share this video on your Facebook. Let everybody know what's going on. Let them know that the Wrecker Central Mafia is holding it down. All right, so this has been Zach with Wrecker Central, giving you guys another shop update. We look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. Subscribe.